John Lennon was a dual character, a dreamer who composed the song Imagine and a dark person. One of the other rock musicians from the 1960s talked extensively about John's positively vitriolic behavior. He continued to support the ex-Beatle. In a relatively short time, Donovan, a rock star, transformed from Scotland's Bob Dylan into a psychedelic mystic. Donovan encountered the Beatles on multiple occasions throughout the 1960s. Since many of Donovan's songs have the impression of strange nursery rhymes, it makes sense that the Beatles' Yellow Submarine, which he allegedly contributed to writing, is listed in the Billboard Book of Number 1 hits. Paul McCartney kind of paid it forward by singing on Donovan's song Mellow Yellow, which also has a yellow theme. John has long maintained a dual public persona as a saintly peace activist and a disturbed guy. In a 2018 interview, Donovan discussed the former with Goldmine. The hurdy-gurdy man said, "John had a dark side, yes, but so did Liverpool itself." John resembled those swaggering sailors who, if they didn't like you, would dock, drink, and tear you to ribbons with sharp remarks. They would take aim at anybody. The Beatles would also do likewise. In particular, John. Donovan seems to believe that John's troubled past was caused by his parents. The Season of the Witch star remarked, "Remember, he lost his mom twice, and nobody, but nobody, had the extreme fame and fortune experience those four guys had. John never did this with me, but when he vented, it turned verbally abusive. There was something positively venomous on him." Donovan thought that John's savage tongue wasn't usually a problem for people. He said, "You don't mind when it's in his songs, do you?" Well, when there were a lot of people around or in private, he was like that. Do you recall when American fans burned Beatles records? Put yourself in that situation. You're constantly expected to be kind by others. John was unable to remain kind all the time. The singer of Mellow Yellow continued to support John. He thought John was hilariously witty. He added that John was kind to him and never considered him a threat. Donovan considered himself a part of a folk rock brotherhood that also included Joni Mitchell, Leonard Cohen, John, Bob Dylan, Neil Young, and others. John was aware of his darker side, even though he wrote hit songs like Happy Christmas, War Is Over, and All You Need Is Love. The former Beatle claimed he struggled to express himself in the 1960s in the book All We Are Saying, the last great interview with John Lennon and Yoko Ono. He started fighting physically with other males as a result of this. John, though, did not think of himself as a hypocrite. He recognized how horrible violence was, which is why he sang about peace and love, which he truly believed in. He believed that those who embraced love and peace were the most violent. Like many of John's admirers, Donovan recognized both the good and the bad in John.